The kettlebell swing is a staple in my movement arsenal and also one of my main secrets to building a strong posterior chain. That's the back half of the body, so hamstrings, glutes, low back, and lats as well. The kettlebell swing is a hip hinge movement. So I'm right here, a micro bend in the knees, I push the butt back, I drop the chest forward, I feel a stretch in the hamstrings, and from there, I snap up, squeeze my glutes, squeeze my core, and that is one rep. I hinge forward, snap, and squeeze. So notice when I swing, I'm not going to extension or leaning back into that low back. That's where a lot of people go wrong on the kettlebell swing, and I'm not pulling with my arms up overhead because ideally, I should be swinging a weight heavy enough that I can't bring it overhead or control it with my shoulders because that's probably not gonna be enough load for the hamstrings. So I'm gonna load up right here, I roll the shoulders back, I hike it back, I thrust and squeeze. That's one, that's two. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads, squeeze the core. The single arm swing is a progression from a two-handed kettlebell swing. So when we're grabbing it with one hand, all the same movement mechanics apply with that hip hinge motion. But now, since I'm holding it with one hand, we get an element of rotation through the torso while still maintaining a nice neutral spine or maybe even in slight extension. So I'm gonna start with one hand here, I roll this shoulder back. I'm gonna hike the weight through my legs, and then the thumb faces back towards the wall behind me. My left or non-weighted arm opens up to the side, and then I drive the hip forward, hip thrust, and I meet in neutral at the top. I'm right here, roll that shoulder back. Hike the kettlebell, thumb goes back wall, thrust to neutral. Left shoulder goes back, thrust to neutral. Pop. I switch.